No, wait, I don't remember.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the court case trial of Mayor Creon, Mayor of Thebes. Those of you who have been following this case know that defense rested yesterday and prosecution will present its case today. Let's go now to the cameras inside.
Now, Mr. Fife, you are the officer with the City of Thebes Police Department. Is that correct?
Yeah, that is true.
Didn't you work the case of Barnacles and Antigone?
Yeah, that is true.
Would you explain to the jury the events of that case?
Well, in the recent mayoral race, there were three candidates: Antigone, Barnacles, and Creon. And Barnacles and Antigone, although brothers, had a huge falling out and wound up killing each other. And the last candidate left was Creon, so he automatically became mayor. The family of Barnacles and Antigone wanted to have a double funeral, but Mayor Creon would not allow it. During the campaign, Barnacles proclaimed that Creon dressed like a lady.
He's a kid, he's okay, he sleeps all night and he works all day. He gives teachers, he wears high heels, suspenders, and a bra. He wish he were a girlie just like his dear mama.
Anyway, because of these accusations, Mayor Creon concluded that Barnacles shall not be buried, even though this is against the law.
Thank you, Mr. Fife. The state would like to call their next witness, Miss Esmimi. Miss Esmimi, you're the niece of Mayor Creon, correct?
Yes, I am his niece.
Were you also related to Barnacles and Antigone?
Yes, I was.
And how were you related?
Well, Anticles is my uncle and brother, and Barnacles is also my uncle and brother.
Check his vitals. We gotta get him out of here.
Now, you also had a sister, didn't you?
Yes, her name was Antigone.
How did she feel about Mayor Creon not allowing Barnacles to be buried?
She called him a pig.
Oi!
So, what did Antigone do?
She decided the law of the land was more important than Mayor Creon's decree and went ahead and buried him.
How did the mayor respond to this?
He imprisoned her in a cave with no chance of escape.
And how did this make you feel?
I was shocked. After all, the mayor's own son, Haman, was in love with my sister, Antigone, and he was very upset with his father. I cared so much for my sister that I was ready to join her in that prison, but he wouldn't let me.
Thank you, ma'am. Your Honor, the state would like to call their next witness.
Back off me making flux! I'm too much man for you! Say back off! Now then!
Mr. Tiresias, you are referred to as a blind prophet. Is that correct?
I is what I is.
You have visions of the future.
Guilty as charged, Your Honor.
Now, how is it you see the future?
I can't see with these eyeballs. But I can see my magic 8-ball.
Sir, don't you need to see the answer to the bottom of the 8-ball?
I don't see the 8-ball. I listen to it.
Could you demonstrate that for us?
You're on, Slick. Magic 8-ball. Let's be cloudy today.
What does it say?
It says, gurgle, gurgle, gurgle.
And did you have any visions of the mayor?
Well, yes, I did.
And what were those?
Well, I told him that death would be around him, and then he sentenced Antigone to death.
And did your magic 8-ball tell you this?
No, my sister Melva, she told me. Whenever the weather changes, her toes get all crinkled and they curl up. And she said that death would be around.
No more questions. I'd like to call my next witness.
All right then. Back off, Bacon, I'm coming through.
Actually, Tiresias, I'm gonna need you to stay for this.
What?
I need you to translate for my next witness.
All right.
Your Honor, I've asked Tiresias to translate for my next witness with his many talents.
Go right ahead.
Mr. Tiresias, I am hoping you have the ability to communicate or translate the witness's statements.
If you'll just speak into the 8-ball, we should have no problem.
Now, sir, you are a messenger for the city of Thebes, is that correct?
The bird says yes.
And you are a messenger pigeon, correct?
The bird says right on.
Did you bring a message to Mayor Creon?
The bird told Creon that Antigone had hung herself in the cave, that she was imprisoned in... The bird said Creon went to go see for himself and indeed found her dead.
How did you feel about this?
The bird says he raised his wings, rolled up his feathers, and gave him the human.
Thank you both. I'd like to call my next witness. Now, Tiresias, why do you have the 8-ball, messenger 1, and messenger 2?
Because the first bird speaks to the 8-ball. The second bird don't speak 8-ball. And then the first bird speaks to the 8-ball, and the 8-ball speaks to me.
Okay, then, second bird, you are a messenger pigeon too.
They all say yes.
Now, second messenger, you brought a message to Creon as well, correct?
The second bird says yes, the first bird said yes. But the 8-ball said, let's kick in later.
We'll just go with yes. Now, messenger 2, what was the message?
Well, as far as I can tell, because the 8-ball's being cranky, Haman, Antigone's boyfriend, who's also Creon's son, found Antigone dead. Haman went to kill his father, but during the fight he accidentally killed himself. Haman's mom, Eurydice, Creon's wife, heard about her dead son. So I, Messenger 2, brought the news of Eurydice's death to Creon.
I want to thank you and you too. There you have it. A mayor that does not respect the law, does not uphold the law, and makes up his own laws, which led to the death of one and then led to the death of 2 others. Judge, I rest my case.
The judge is now giving directions to the jury on deliberation proceedings and determining a verdict. They will be, what's that, Stephen? They've already made up their minds? Roll the cameras inside, Stephen.
So therefore, Mayor Creon, with the jury in record time finding you guilty of 3 charges of manslaughter, I am putting you in the hands of the bailiff.
Bailiff, please take care of Mayor Creon. Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop! What? It's not even legal! Not legal!
That's all, folks.